Welcome back to Less Cash, More Mash. My name's Tom.
Mike.
Wow. And today we're cracking open a new bottle of Smoky Quartz V5 Bourbon Whiskey. I don't know if I have to say V5, but it's right there on the bottle. It does say it on
part of
there,
the story.
Oh, is it?
Yeah,
oh, is that the five veterans? Is that what it's for?
Yes, sir.
Okay, I didn't have that part. I heard you reading about it, but
he doesn't write it down.
This is a veteran-owned and operated place. This is actually
By the five.
distillery out of Seabrook, New Hampshire. This is 90 proof. We got it for approximately $52.99. This is a
It was $52.99.
Okay, I will stop saying approximately. It is a 16-month-old bourbon. So the mash bill is 100% locally sourced organic corn aged in a 15-gallon white oak barrels. So we're going to see. This was so good.
We don't know.
We don't know yet. We haven't tried it yet.
But it has been purchased twice.
Yeah.
As Smarty Pants was
I wasn't going to say it. I was going to just leave it out. I was teasing that I was going to say that.
Well, I'll help you out.
We have so many things in the Santa sack. Someone may have went and bought this and then forgot and then went and bought this again. So we're going to see. Hopefully it's delicious and it's worth every penny that you had purchased this of. But again, that's partially our fault. It's hard, with all the things going on. And
I will blame half on my other half.
Okay. I thought you were going to blame me because I left it in the Santa sack.
No.
I was like, pretty sure you pick them, but.
We did see the distillery on TV. That's part of the.
Oh, yeah. No, I'm sure you would. Mike's a veteran, and thank you for everyone who has served. It's not Veterans Day or anything, but thank you very much for your service.
The nose comes around.
I'm assuming you bought. Now, what do you get on the nose? And I was going to wait for you to say something before I said anything, but I assume you bought it because it is veteran owned. Because we've done a few different things. No, 100%.
And I do lean towards that. Just see how it is, especially if it's local. So.
That's Steve. So that's why he did like the thin blue line and the different ones from them too. Because
I don't get the overly white lightning or corn nose.
Oh, you don't?
Not super crazy. I get a little sweetness with it.
It's
disguised.
Well,
it's not.
All right, but you're not getting caramel.
No,
you're not getting vanilla. It's like the sweet.
It's sweet
corn.
I'll go.
Yep,
that's where I'm. Yes, there is no. I haven't had a sip.
I haven't had a sip yet either. But just on the smell, it is definitely bringing me. It's not as sharp as the one from Oklahoma there, my with the thin blue line and stuff. It's not that sharp of that.
No.
But I'm getting a similar smell. It's just like a young corn whiskey. That's what it's smelling like. It does have a little bit of age.
I was going to say there's something else with it though.
There might be an oak that's going to come out in the taste. It doesn't seem as thin. Like it wasn't like when we just did like mellow corn, but it's not that far off like mellow corn.
Taste is going to kind of bring you to that.
The smell brought me to that. It's kind of bringing me in that
sweeter.
Way. Mellow corn was good. That was 4 years old too. That mellow corn.
I know it's.
Now it's only aged in 15-gallon barrels, so.
Was that what it said?
Yeah, that's what it said online. So it adds to the aging process because it's less surface area, so that it can get more in and out.
There might be a hint. There might be a hint of vanilla coming in, but it's not crazy. It just seems sweet.
That's the corn, I think. I think you get.
Yeah, it could be.
This corn is very sweet. It is what you get that.
A silly little story about corn.
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead.
No, go ahead.
Whenever you eat corn on the cob or whatever, you could chew it 15 times, and when you take a dump, it's still whole. How does that happen? Just wanted to share that. You ever notice? Let me know.
Leave a comment down below about your corn experience.
I just had a.
Well, no, it is true. It is true.
It just makes me laugh.
I mean, I guess if I have to say, I don't mind this.
I don't really mind
It's
it.
bringing me in the realm of like a young.
Oh, it's not going to blow your socks off,
It's reminding me. You know what it reminds
but
me
it's
of?
tasty.
It reminds me of because it's 90 proof. That's 100 proof. That was 80 proof. I drank it, but that Platte Valley one that I sent, which was a corn whiskey too.
Yeah.
It's bringing me there. It's a cross between that. This one I think had a little bit more because it had a little more proof.
This could be sweeter, unless I'm in dreamland. But I haven't had yellow corn though in eons either. So the nose in this is pretty decent.
It's not bad as it sits in a glass. I'm just trying to wait. I'm getting
not getting.
I don't
crazy
get
oak.
just no, but I'm not. I agree with you. I do get like a hint of vanilla now.
It's becoming.
It's
getting
developing
more,
into something more than what it was. It was just giving me like that really sweet corn vibe.
No, I get a little accent now. Would I say buy 15 of these? No. Is it worth trying? Yes. If you went traveling and you went through there, yes.
It almost reminds me like it's giving me that taint, like almost like I'm getting like a, when you get that. Is this a weeder? Because it tastes different. It's giving that vibe, but it's the corn.
It does have
like
a different vibe. I'll go with that. It's. I don't know if it's a weeder vibe though.
No, it's not. But you know what? Like when you start thinking, okay, what's different about this? It's not bringing me to bourbon. It's bringing me. So I could see myself mistaking this possibly for like an Irish.
I don't think I'd go that way.
I could see it
not
without
with the
smoke.
Although if we're doing them like in a blind, which we will, but it'll be first
with this nose and this taste. Are you going to say bourbon? No, I'm not saying bourbon on this.
I'd probably going to lean more.
I would probably go to like a whiskey, and I would think it's one of these or an Irish.
I would go to probably yellow corn and I think that came out, so that's maybe a yay or nay.
Mellow corn. It is yellow.
Oh, yellow, mellow. I can.
But
again, I'll call it yellow corn and still lose.
Right.
I don't think so. This is sweeter than that, though.
Yeah. Again, this is not bad. It is a small distillery, I'm assuming, because it's in Seabrook, New Hampshire. So that's a hefty price, $52.99.
It is that
a 16-month thing, but
stay tuned because we have other local ones coming, semi-local, plus or minus.
No. I'm just thinking if we're going to do the math and we're going to be 100% honest, would I recommend anyone to buy this? No, only because of price and age.
I would say if you're camping or you're traveling and you went there and you had a good time, then pick it up.
And I'll say if you're camping and you went there and had a good time, pick up something else that has more taste and flavor. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of other stuff cheaper.
Yes, we know
that is way better. Well, that's just that was $40. So but you're not going to get that for that. But I'm just saying
we'll see. I'm on a mission.
That is just way more flavor than this. This is kind of a one-note corn whiskey. It really is.
It is.
It's not bringing. Is it bad? No. Will I kill it? Probably. But it's not
way before I will.
It does remind me though of
but probably not because I have.
it really does bring me like that Glendalough Irish whiskey.
You think?
It's kind of bringing me in that Irish range. Really. It's bringing me. It's just kind of but they're not usually like super complex. And that's what I mean. Complex. And that's what it brings me at. It's kind of like a one-note Charlie. I'm not getting a whole
and even taste. It's a one.
It tastes like it smells.
I'm not really getting a crazy oak flavor at all in the end. You're not getting any of that. It's just
it's only been and they didn't even say like a American oak. It says white oak.
I would say
I would assume it's a white oak, but they didn't say charred either. So it just kind of makes me. I have to assume it was because they wouldn't be able to call it a bourbon because it has to be in a charred oak barrel, a new charred oak barrel. But
and it might be a one or something light.
It might be like a toasted type of thing, but
it's not bad.
It's not.
It's pricey for what you're getting.
Right. So that's all I'm saying. I'm not saying anything negative about
again,
it. But if someone's watching my recommendations, I'm actually going to say, I would not buy this again. I wouldn't recommend anyone to buy it unless you want to, and then give it a shot.
So I guess I'm caught up in the whole like Harley Davidson thing. When you go to New York, you have to get a shirt from New York, Harley Davidson, or I did. And I went to the Cape. I had to get a Cape one. I went to Tennessee. I had to get a Tennessee one. So if you're doing something like that,
I get that, but
It'd
there's got to be more place than just Seabrook, New Hampshire that does it in New Hampshire.
So, funny fact is, I think Maine is number 2 in distilleries and breweries, and Vermont is number 1. So
That's
per capita.
I would fact check that. I'm pretty sure Kentucky's got them beat.
Maybe it's breweries. Sorry,
fake news. We got breweries. Maybe I would go with that, but I was going to say I'm pretty sure Tennessee and Kentucky got to be fighting with them when it comes to New Hampshire and Vermont or whatever.
Yeah, correct.
Yeah. So
new up and coming young ones.
Oh no, they did. Every state has them. Every state has their own thing. But I'm just saying,
almost every brewery jumps into the distillery after too.
Because even my buddy was in Michigan. He's like, I didn't realize there was this many products that came from Michigan. I'm like, every state has a bunch of them. That's what I'm saying. There's got to be someone else besides these people that are pumping out corn whiskey in New Hampshire.
Probably in different flavors.
Live free or die. They're going to be doing something in the woods up there. You know what I'm saying? So
I have to do it in the woods.
Well, not if you're legal.
They can build a building.
They can if they'll. Well, and just pay crap ton of taxes and stuff, but
no taxes in New Hampshire.
Well, I'm sure the government's putting their hands in this tax bill. So, well, there you go. We'll keep this one short and sweet. Veteran owned. I appreciate the fact on that. Try it if you want. I can't put my affidavit stamp behind it saying definitely got to buy this one on me because it's definitely bringing me to a young corn whiskey. That's a high price for a young corn whiskey.
Yeah, because
I think that Platt one was like $19.99 when we bought it. This was probably $17.99, $19.99, $17.99, and it was 100 proof. So, there you go. That being said, thanks for watching. If you're still here, not subscribed, Mike only has a couple months left. He's decided he wanted 1,000 subscribers by July.
Tell 2 friends.
Yeah, so if you're still here, please hit that subscribe button. We would I can speak. Greatly appreciate it. Look what the corn whiskey does to you. So, spend less, drink more.
Cheers.
Cheers.